Lisa Dawson hurried down the long hallway of the space station. She was new here, only 2 weeks on the job as a scientist who studied alien life forms. Today was important. She had to give a big presentation to her bosses. Room 317. Wait, was it 371? Lisa mumbled to herself, checking her small computer pad again. The numbers on the doors all looked the same in the bright white corridor. Her heart beat faster as she worried about being late. Room 371. That's it, she said with relief when she found the right number. Without thinking twice, she swiped her key card and walked right in, her eyes still fixed on her notes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was. Lisa's words died in her throat. She froze completely, her mouth hanging open. The room wasn't empty like she expected. Standing there was Lieutenant Alex Miller, a man she had seen a few times in the lunchroom, but never really talked to. But Alex wasn't what shocked her. It was what stood beside him that made her blood run cold. In the middle of the room floated what looked like a window made of light, a portal that seemed to bend the air around it. Next to this impossible thing stood a creature that couldn't possibly exist. It was huge, at least 8 feet tall, with skin that shimmered blue like the deepest ocean. The being had 4 long arms that moved gracefully as it turned to look at her. Its head was long and smooth, with no hair, and where a human would have eyes. This creature had 5 of them, blinking one after another in a wave-like pattern. Lisa couldn't move. She couldn't even breathe. Her brain tried to make sense of what she was seeing. "Ms. Dawson," Alex said in a surprisingly calm voice, "I believe you've taken a wrong turn." The alien tilted its head, studying her with obvious interest. Its many eyes focused on her face. Lisa felt like it was looking straight into her soul. "What? Who is that?" Lisa finally whispered. Her hand shook as she pointed at the blue giant. Alex sighed deeply, running a hand through his short brown hair. "This isn't how we planned to do this," he said, more to himself than to her. The alien made a soft clicking sound, followed by a musical tone that rose and fell like a question. "No, she's not a threat," Alex said to the creature. "She's just lost." Lisa's scientific mind finally kicked in past her shock. "You can understand it. It can understand you." Her voice came out higher than normal. "This," Alex said with another sigh, pointing to the alien, "is a conversation we weren't scheduled to have for another month. All new staff get brought in slowly, but—" He shrugged and gestured to a chair. "Please sit down, Lisa. This will take some explaining." "Am I in trouble?" Lisa asked, finally finding her voice as she slowly moved toward the chair. "No," Alex replied, watching the alien carefully. "But your life is about to change forever. What you've just discovered is humanity's biggest secret." The alien raised one of its 4 hands in what might have been a greeting. And in that moment, Lisa knew nothing would ever be the same again. "Please sit down, Lisa." Alex pointed to a chair across from his desk. The blue alien stood perfectly still, all 5 eyes blinking in that strange pattern as it watched her. Lisa lowered herself into the chair, never taking her eyes off the creature. Her hands gripped the armrests so tightly her knuckles turned white. "This," Alex said, gesturing to the alien, "is Vrix. He's a representative of the El Shani Coalition." "El Shani Coalition," Lisa repeated slowly. The words felt strange in her mouth. "Yes. I'm the human contact person for First Contact operations." Lisa shook her head in disbelief. "First Contact. But everyone knows we haven't found intelligent life yet. That's what all the news reports say. That's what the government tells us. What they tell the public, yes." Alex nodded. "The truth is different. We've actually been talking with 7 different alien species for the past 10 years. The alien, Vrix, finally moved. His 4 hands made a series of quick, flowing movements. A small box on Alex's desk lit up, and a soft, musical voice came from it. "It is good to meet another human. Your kind continues to interest me greatly." Lisa's mouth fell open again. He can talk. The Elshani don't speak like we do, Alex explained. They use hand movements and some sounds we can't hear. The translator box helps us understand each other. Lisa looked at the glowing portal behind them. And that? What is that thing? That's how they travel between their ships and ours, Alex said. It's a doorway that connects places that are thousands of light years apart. They can go anywhere instantly. Lisa's scientific mind was racing now, pushing past her fear. That's impossible. The energy needed to bend space like that would be more than humans can create right now. Alex finished for her. Their science is far beyond ours. That's why this has been kept secret. But why? Lisa asked. This would change everything. The whole world should know we're not alone. Vrix moved closer, his tall form casting a shadow over her. The translator box spoke again. Your world is not ready. We have seen what happens when advanced technology comes too quickly to developing worlds. The results are rarely good. Alex nodded. The Coalition has rules about this. They watch growing civilizations and only make official contact when those civilizations reach certain technology levels on their own. Like passing a test. Lisa asked. Something like that, Alex agreed. Earth is close, but not quite there yet. Lisa tried to process everything. So why are you telling me all this? Won't I get in trouble for knowing? Alex and Vrix looked at each other. Something unspoken passed between them. You weren't supposed to find out, Alex admitted. But now that you have, we need to decide what to do with you. A cold feeling spread through Lisa's chest. What do you mean, do with me? Don't worry, Alex said quickly. Nobody's going to hurt you. But we can't just let you walk out of here with this information. It's too important. Vrix's hands moved again. The translator spoke. Your background in the study of life forms from different worlds makes you valuable. We could use someone with your skills. Are you offering me a job? Lisa asked, confused. Alex smiled for the first time. In a way. We need scientists who understand alien biology. Your education and experience make you perfect for this work. You want me to join your secret alien program? Lisa said slowly, trying to make sense of it all. Yes, Alex nodded. But first, you need to understand exactly what you're getting into. The truth is much bigger than just one alien visitor. Alex pushed a button on his desk, and the room's lights dimmed. A 3D image appeared in the air between them, showing a map of stars and planets. This is our part of the galaxy, he explained. The blue dots are worlds with intelligent life. Lisa counted at least 30 blue dots. Her breath caught in her throat. All these civilizations. And we never knew. Most humans don't know, Alex corrected. A small team works with the Coalition. Only top government officials and selected scientists are told the truth. Vrix moved his four hands, and the star map zoomed in on Earth. The translator box spoke his words. Your planet faces many problems now. Climate change, resource shortages, political fighting. These are dangerous times for young civilizations. Lisa frowned. What does that mean, dangerous times? Alex leaned forward. The Coalition has seen this pattern before. When planets reach our level of technology, they often destroy themselves before they can advance further. So they're here to help us. Lisa asked. Yes and no, Alex said. Their main rule is not to interfere. But sometimes they bend that rule when a species shows promise but is heading for disaster. And that's us, heading for disaster. Vrix's 5 eyes blinked in sequence. The translator spoke. Your people have great potential, creative minds, strong will, but you fight each other too much and care for your planet too little. Lisa felt a mix of shame and agreement. He wasn't wrong. The Coalition believes some limited technology sharing might be necessary, Alex continued, giving us just enough help to survive our current problems without making us dependent on them. Like training wheels on a bike, Lisa said, understanding. Exactly, Alex smiled. but everything depends on complete secrecy. If word got out too soon, it could cause panic, religious crisis, or even wars. Lisa nodded slowly. So where do I fit in? We need more scientists who understand biology, someone who can help study alien life and help develop medical technologies the Coalition might share with us. That's my exact field, Lisa said. We know, Alex replied. That's why you were already on our list of potential recruits. We just didn't plan to bring you in for another month, after more security checks. Vrick stepped closer, his tall blue form towering over her. His hands moved in elegant patterns. I have studied your work, the translator said. Your papers on how different environments create similar biological solutions impressed many in the Coalition. Lisa felt a strange mix of pride and disbelief. Aliens had read her research. If I say yes, she asked carefully, what happens? You'd join our team, Alex explained. You'd keep your current job as a cover, but real work would be with us. You'd need to sign many secrecy agreements. Breaking them would mean serious consequences. And if I say no, Alex's face turned serious. We have ways to make people forget things they shouldn't have seen. It's not perfect, and not what we want to do, but security must come first. Lisa's eyes widened. You'd erase my memory. Only of today, Alex assured her. You'd go back to your regular work, and in a month, we'd approach you properly about joining. Vrix moved again, and the translator spoke. The choice must be freely made. Force is not our way. Lisa looked between the human and the alien. Then she looked at the star map, with all those blue dots representing worlds and beings she could study and learn from. When do I start? She asked with a smile. Alex looked relieved. Right now. But first, there's much more you need to know. The next morning, Lisa could hardly believe yesterday had actually happened. She half expected to wake up and find it had all been a strange dream. But the special new badge clipped to her uniform proved it was real. Ready for your first day? Alex asked, meeting her at her quarters. Lisa nodded, trying to hide her excitement. Where are we going exactly? Somewhere that doesn't officially exist, he said with a small smile. Alex led her to an elevator she had never noticed before. He placed his hand on a hidden scanner, and the doors slid open. Inside, there were no buttons, just another scanner. Put your hand here, he instructed. When Lisa did, the elevator began to move downward. It went down much further than she thought possible on a space station. How deep does this place go? She asked in wonder. The official maps show only 5 levels, Alex explained. But we actually have 3 more below that. This is level 7, the main research area. The doors opened to reveal a massive laboratory unlike anything Lisa had ever seen. The room was at least the size of a football field, filled with equipment both familiar and completely alien. Scientists in white coats moved between workstations, some human, some clearly not. Lisa gasped. In one corner, she saw 2 tall, thin aliens with skin that looked like tree bark. In another area, a floating ball of light hovered near a human researcher, seemingly communicating with her. Welcome to Project Horizon, Alex said proudly. The real one, not the cover story the public knows about. A woman with short gray hair approached them. She had kind eyes, but a serious face. You must be Lisa, she said, extending her hand. I'm Dr. Karen Powell, the lab director. Alex tells me you handled the surprise of meeting Vrix quite well. Lisa shook her hand. I'm still processing it all, to be honest. Karen smiled. That's normal. It took me weeks to stop staring at our visitors. Karen led them through the lab, pointing out different areas. This section is for medical research. Over there is energy technology. That sealed room contains material science. What are you working on? Lisa asked, noticing different specimens in clear containers. We study and adapt coalition technology for eventual human use, Karen explained. The Council decides what's safe to share based on how ready humanity is. Like medical treatments. Lisa asked. Yes. Karen nodded. Right now, we're developing cures for several types of cancer based on coalition biology. But we have to make them look like human discoveries. Why? Coalition rules, Alex said. Any technology must appear to come from natural human progress. If people knew it came from aliens, it would cause too many problems. Lisa spotted a lab table with what looked like plant samples. What are those? Karen smiled. Your first project, if you're interested. Those are from 3 different worlds. They all evolved to produce the same medicine-like compound, despite having no connection to each other. Convergent evolution across planets. Lisa said, her scientific curiosity fully engaged now. That's amazing. We thought you'd like it, Alex said. Your job is to figure out how and why they all develop the same chemical. The coalition believes understanding this could help us develop new medicines. Lisa stepped closer to examine the samples. They looked like normal plants, but with subtle differences in structure and color. When can I start? She asked eagerly. Right now. Karen handed her a lab coat. But first, let's get you properly set up. You'll need security clearance, a workspace, and introductions to your new team. As they walked through the lab, Lisa noticed something odd. Why are some areas blocked off with security fields? Alex and Karen exchanged looks. Not everything we research is meant for sharing, Alex said carefully. Some things we study just to understand what's out there. Knowledge that humanity isn't ready for yet. Like what? Lisa asked. Karen's expression grew serious. Like the fact that we're not alone in knowing about the coalition. And not everyone has peaceful intentions. 2 weeks passed in a blur for Lisa. Each day brought new wonders as she worked with alien plant samples in the hidden lab. She had learned to use equipment she never imagined could exist, and had met 3 more alien species who worked alongside the humans. This morning, she was carefully studying cells from a purple plant from the planet Nerix. The cells had an amazing ability to repair themselves almost instantly when damaged. If we could adapt this for human medicine, she told her lab partner, Ben, we might be able to help people recover from injuries much faster. Ben nodded excitedly. The coalition mentioned that a similar plant on their home world helped them develop. A loud alarm suddenly cut through the air, making them both jump. Red lights began flashing throughout the lab. Security breach, Section 4, announced the station's computer voice. All personnel initiate containment protocol Delta. Lisa looked at Ben with wide eyes. What's happening? Before he could answer, Alex burst through the lab doors, his face tight with worry. Everyone needs to move now, he shouted over the alarm. Grab only essential data and follow me. Lisa quickly saved her work to a small drive and joined the stream of scientists hurrying toward the exit. As they rushed through corridors, she caught up to Alex. What's going on? She asked, breathing hard as they ran. Alex glanced around to make sure no one else could hear them. We have unwanted visitors, he said in a low voice. A group called Helix Security has breached the outer labs. Who are they? Lisa asked as they turned down another hallway. Bad news, Alex replied grimly. They're a private military company. They've known about the coalition for years and have been trying to steal alien technology. Lisa felt cold fear spread through her chest. How did they find us? They probably have a spy somewhere in the program, Alex said as they reached a large security door. They've tried before, but never gotten this far into the facility. Alex used his handprint to open the door, revealing a room where other staff members were gathering, including Dr. Karen Powell. Status report, Alex asked as they entered. Karen looked up from a computer screen, her face pale. They've breached the outer labs and are moving inward. Security teams are engaging them, but they came prepared this time. What are they after? Lisa asked. Best guess. The navigation data, Karen said with a worried look. Navigation data, Lisa repeated. Alex nodded. The coordinates to coalition worlds and the technology to reach them. If they get that information, He didn't need to finish. Lisa understood immediately what would happen if humans with bad intentions could suddenly reach advanced alien worlds. They might try to steal technology directly from coalition planets, she said. Or worse. Exactly, Karen confirmed. The coalition has been careful about what technology they share with us, because they know humanity isn't unified. Some would use advanced weapons for conquest, not defense. A scientist rushed into the room. They've reached level 6. Security can't hold them back much longer. Alex turned to the room full of frightened scientists. We need to delete all navigation files and destroy the portal technology blueprints. Nothing that could lead them to coalition worlds can remain. But that would cut us off from the coalition, one scientist protested. Years of work, gone. Better that than the alternative, Karen said firmly. If Helix gets to coalition worlds, there could be a response that endangers all of Earth. Lisa suddenly remembered something important from her research. Wait, she called out. Everyone turned to look at her. I think I might have an idea, she said, her mind racing. There might be a way to stop them without losing everything. I can help, Lisa said loudly. Everyone in the room turned to stare at her. Karen raised an eyebrow. How? Lisa took a deep breath. In the xenobiology lab yesterday, I noticed something important. All coalition species have a special protein in their brain tissue. It's like a biological signature that they all share. That's interesting, but how does that help us now? Alex asked, checking the security screen that showed armed figures moving through the corridor on the level above them. Because, Lisa continued excitedly, I think I can change our scanners to detect this protein. We could find any El-Shani or other coalition members still on the station. Alex's eyes widened with understanding. If we can find Vrix or any other coalition representative, they could call for help, Karen finished. Their communication technology can't be blocked like ours. Exactly, Lisa nodded. And they could warn the coalition about what's happening. Alex moved quickly to a computer terminal. What modifications do we need to make to the scanners? Lisa joined him, her fingers flying over the keyboard. We need to adjust the biological sensors to look for this specific protein structure. It has a unique molecular signature. The room buzzed with renewed energy as scientists gathered around different workstations. Some worked on backing up critical research data, while others prepared to destroy anything that could help Helix security find coalition worlds. After tense minutes of programming and adjustments, Lisa finally looked up. I think it's ready. Let's run the scan. The large screen on the wall displayed a map of the station. Lisa held her breath as the scan began. At first, nothing happened. Then, a small blue dot appeared in a maintenance area 2 levels down. There, she pointed. That's the signature. Someone from the coalition is hiding in maintenance shaft 22B. Alex quickly gathered a small team. Lisa, you and Karen stay here. Keep monitoring the situation. We'll try to reach whoever is down there. As Alex's team left, Lisa and Karen watched their progress on the security cameras. The maintenance shaft was narrow and poorly lit, making it perfect for hiding. They're getting close, Karen said, watching the team move carefully through the station. On another screen, they could see the Helix security forces moving deeper into the facility, despite the station's security team trying to slow them down. They'll reach the main lab in minutes, one scientist warned. Lisa watched anxiously as Alex's team finally reached the maintenance shaft. The camera feed showed them opening a panel and peering inside. Then, to her relief, she saw Vrix's tall blue form emerge from the hiding place. Alex quickly explained the situation to the alien. Vrix's hands moved in rapid patterns, and even without the translator, Lisa could tell he understood the urgency. The alien removed a small device from a pouch on his body. His 4 hands worked over it in complex motions. A moment later, the device glowed with bright light. He's sending a distress signal to the coalition, Karen explained to Lisa. On the security monitors, the Helix forces suddenly stopped moving. The armed men looked confused. touching their earpieces as if hearing something unexpected. Then, in an instant that made Lisa gasp, the intruders simply vanished from the screen. "What just happened?" she asked, stunned. Karen smiled for the first time since the alarm sounded. "The Coalition has technology that can transport people instantly across great distances. It seems they've removed our unwelcome visitors." 10 minutes later, Alex and Vrix returned to the secure room. The alien's 5 eyes blinked in sequence as he looked directly at Lisa. "The Coalition transported the intruders to a detention facility far from Earth," Alex explained. "They'll be questioned and then returned to Earth authorities with no memory of the Coalition." "You saved us all," Karen told Lisa. "Your quick thinking gave us the chance we needed." Vrix stepped forward, his hands moving gracefully. Though Lisa couldn't understand without the translator, his meaning was clear. "Thank you." Alex smiled at Lisa. "The Coalition Council has requested to meet you. They're impressed by your actions today." "Me?" Lisa asked in disbelief. "They want to meet me." "Yes," Alex nodded. "And I think this is just the beginning." 1 month after the attack, Lisa stood nervously in front of a large circular door. Alex waited beside her, dressed in formal uniform. "Ready?" he asked with a reassuring smile. Lisa smoothed her new blue uniform, the special one given only to Earth's official representatives to the Coalition. "Not really," she admitted. "What if I say something wrong?" "You won't," Alex said. "Just be yourself. That's who they want to meet." The door slid open silently, revealing a massive round room unlike anything Lisa had ever seen. The walls seemed to be made of living crystal that glowed with soft light. In the center was a table shaped like a perfect circle with 17 seats around it. 16 of those seats were filled with beings from different worlds. Lisa recognized Vrix, but the others were new to her. Some had many limbs, others looked almost human, and one appeared to be made entirely of swirling mist. "Dr. Lisa Dawson," announced a tall crystal being who stood as they entered. "Welcome to the Coalition Council." Lisa walked forward on shaky legs. She had practiced the formal greeting many times, but still worried she would mess it up. "I bring greetings from Earth," she said, making the hand gesture she had learned. "I am honored to stand before the council." The crystal being's surface rippled with colors. "I am Elder Jen, council leader. Your actions during the recent incident show great promise for your species." Vrix moved forward. Lisa Dawson acted quickly and wisely when others might have panicked. "She shows the best qualities we hope to find in new allies." "Please sit," Elder Jen said, gesturing to the empty seat. Lisa sat down, amazed to find herself at this table with beings from across the galaxy. For a small-town girl who had only wanted to study biology, this was beyond her wildest dreams. "The Council has been discussing Earth's situation," Elder Jen continued. "The attack by your own kind shows the dangers of sharing advanced technology too quickly." Lisa nodded. "I understand your concerns. Not all humans would use your knowledge wisely. Yet we cannot abandon a promising species," said another council member who looked like a large, intelligent plant, "especially one that faces environmental challenges that threaten their survival." "We have reached a decision," Elder Jen announced. "We will carefully increase technology sharing with Earth, focusing on environmental healing and clean energy. This will be done slowly, through your existing scientific community." And Vrix added, his 5 eyes blinking in what Lisa now recognized as happiness, "We would like you to join the official Earth Coalition team as a permanent member." Lisa's heart jumped. "Me? But I'm just a scientist who walked into the wrong room." A sound like gentle bells filled the chamber. The Coalition members were laughing. "Sometimes the universe puts the right people in the wrong place for the right reasons," Elder Jen said. "Your background in biology makes you perfect to help introduce Coalition medical advances to your world. Your planet stands at a crossroads, the plant-like being added. The next 50 years will determine if humanity joins us among the stars or destroys itself. We believe you can help guide your people toward the better path." Lisa thought about the responsibility being offered. She would help introduce alien technology that could save Earth from climate disaster. She would work with beings from across the galaxy, and she would be part of humanity's first steps into a much larger universe. "I accept," she said firmly. Elder Jen's crystal form glowed brighter. "Then it is decided. Welcome to the Coalition, Lisa Dawson of Earth." As Lisa looked around the table at her new colleagues from distant worlds, she couldn't help but smile. All because she had walked into the wrong room by mistake. Sometimes, the biggest adventures begin with the smallest errors.